All right, hi everybody. It's Bonkai922. Did a live stream. That was pretty funny. that was getting kind of crazy. That live stream. I had a bunch of people in there, and Kevin was Shotgun was upset. She was like, "Oh," she was lying. She said, "You lied, Bonkai," and saying I didn't do the Wolf of Children. I did it to the beginning of the stream. So, go check that live stream out. Anyway, Hunter. Afterthoughts time. Episode 108. Wow. This gets a 4 out of 5. This was a crazy one. Pretty much this one was... Oh, by the way, there's another thing I should mention before I get into this episode review. A Shingeki no Kyojin episode came out. That's, I believe, which is kind of surprising. I thought it was coming out in the winter, but now it's coming out here. It's the OVA they would have come out with, which has to do with the notebook thing. But that's something else, and I'll watch it probably later today with the chapters and everything, and get my thoughts on that. Okay, but thoughts on this 108. This episode's boss. I don't know. 4 out of 5. What made this episode really great was Meruem. Meruem and this girl who he's playing Gungi with, Komugi. That was crazy, man. He was like saying... It was just amazing how he changed Meruem on like the drop of a hat. He was just, I'm gonna kill this woman, and everything, and he doesn't do it. I was like, what? The only other thing that happened in this episode besides that, we had the thing with Gon, Killua, Shoots, Knuckles, and the two newcomers, Meluron and Mr. Octopus Man. They're basically discussing the whole plan of infiltrating the palace and how they're going to go and do it. Now, also, we had a little thing with Gon. He was worried about Pam, and Killa's basically telling him, you can't really just jump onto that. Worried about her and try to save her when you don't have a plan. So they more or less are sticking to the plan, the situation. And Killua is like very concerned. He's concerned if the king, Meruem, is going to be at the spot that they think he's going to be at. They don't think he's going to be there. They think he's going to be somewhere else. And basically, that's basically what happened there. Now, the majority, though, was Meruem. Now, the thing that made it really interesting is when there's a part where this blew my mind. Well, there's a few other things that blew my mind. Was the other royal guard, which I believe his name, as I'm trying to find it, Poof. The one with the butterfly wings. He basically was crying his eyes out. Like, for real, because he was about to kill Komugi, kill her, and he's like, what have I done? I almost, like, kind of a thing. And he was freaking out and crying and shit. And Yopi was there, and he was looking at him like, the fuck are you doing? I thought that was funny. But yeah, and then there's this one part I'm talking about is when Komugi leaves, and before she leaves, he asks, what's your name, Komugi? And she asks him, Supreme Leader, what's your name? And he couldn't answer her. I was like, whoa! And that's when we have this meeting of the Royal Guard with Yuppie and Nepatu. Look, that's her name. Yeah, Pito. Well, with Pito, Yuppie, and Poof. And they're all just kneeling before the king and everything. It's like, and because he couldn't have a name, Poof thought he was going to regret what he did. I'm like, really? And there was a part where he did, but he didn't do it. He didn't regret anything. And he's like, I'm the king and shit. I was like, yo, this guy was good at this. The way he was looking, Meruem, was like, damn, this guy wants to burn the world. Pretty much. But it was funny, though, because he had, the physical strength, the physical power, and so on and so forth. He was ready to just, And what threw me off guard about this episode was he said all those things, and then he walks out to where she is, Komugi, ready to kill her. It's like, I can kill her at the drop of a hat, he's pretty much saying. And he sees this bird clawing at her, and he kills the bird. I'm like, whoa, this guy couldn't do it? Meruem couldn't kill her? That blew my mind. That was a big surprise for me. But it was a good episode, 4 out of 5, and I'm just like, it was like, I wanted to say the plot thickens, because now, essentially what Komugi did was she changed Meruem to the point where he's not what he seems to be. To the point where he can't kill her. And she's crying and everything and saying, no one's ever been this nice to me before. I was like, wow. Totally did not expect it. But 4 out of 5, like I said, it was a huge shock for me in this episode. I was like, goddamn. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing really else to add for this episode. Great episode. Can't wait to see what happens next week. Until then, I'll see you guys later. Meruem, oh man, he's going to be awesome. We'll see what happens next week. I'll see you guys later. Peace.